Come in, but make it fast, honey. I'm in a terrible rush.
You're working too hard, Elsie Mae.
Oh, Charlene, please, I don't have time for you today. I am absolutely swamped.
I think it'll be worth your while to hear what I have to say.
About what?
About Colton Shore's TV show.
Well, we have that all under control.
Oh, I'm sure you do. But I have an idea that will make it a financial success overnight. Interested?
Well, that depends, honey. What's in it for you?
I think 10% of the donations would be fair.
Donations?
That's the nucleus of my idea for packaging the show.
What are you talking about?
This show is a natural, almost better than Dial a Friend. People call in with their problems, Colton helps them with the positive approach, and they feel even better when they send in a small sum to one of our charities.
One of our charities? Are you talking a charity like, what, the Cheryl Stansberry Fund for Plastic Surgery type charity? Is that what we're talking about?
We'll be contributing to real, legitimate charities. We'll be really doing some good after certain expenses.
Certain expenses.
Of course. You have to spend money to make money. So, are you interested or not?
Well, Charlene, I have to tell you that neither the station nor myself can actually participate financially in something like this. But I'm willing to listen to the details, but I want to know every little bitty string that is attached to this. And I want you to tell it to me very slowly.
Fine. Now, you know as well as I do. There he is. Great, let's do it.
Wait just a minute. Let me do the talking, okay?
Well, it's my idea.
I know, but he's very nervous about this, and I want to be the one that... I want you to scare him to death. Colton!
Yeah.
Hi, how are you?
Well,
Never wanted to see.
Hi, Tiffany. Miss Stansberry.
Oh, please, call me
You guys don't
Cheryl.
mind if we borrow him for a second, do you?
Excuse me. So, what's up, ladies?
Well, I thought we'd have a little conference about the show. You see, I have set a date for the debut.
When is it?
1 week from tomorrow.
So soon? Why, it doesn't give me much time to get myself ready.
Now, Colton, I want you just to relax and leave everything to me. Do not worry about anything.
I don't know.
Well, I do know, okay? You're in very good hands. I've got the whole show mapped out. You can have as much rehearsal time as you want, and I'm going to be in the booth talking to you through the headphones every moment of the time.
You'll
okay?
be fine. Tiffany knows what she's doing.
I certainly do. I would never let you do it if I didn't think you were ready.
Well, okay, but I just wish I had as much confidence in me as you do.
Oh, you've got natural talent. You just be yourself. You're going to be terrific.
It's your money. What can I say? But I just wish you weren't spending so much of it trying to get me on the air.
Well, I'm glad you brought that up, because we're here to ease your mind about that.
Yes, that's where Cheryl's plan comes in.
Your plan?
It absolutely eliminates any financial risk.
I have a plan that will put your show in the black from day one. We're setting up the Colton Connection Foundation.
A foundation?
Yes, it's a charitable institution to take care of all the donations from your audience.
Donations? Wait a minute. Are you saying you want me to go on TV and ask people for money?
Well, no, I wouldn't put it exactly that way. You'll be asking for donations for charity.
No, thank you anyway. If that's what you have in mind, you can find yourself another boy.
The structure of the foundation is really very simple, Colton.
And you can't possibly object to giving to, to a charity. I mean, think of all the good you're going to be doing.
It just sounds very complicated to me, and that's not the way that I am. I'm just an ordinary guy who says what he thinks, that's it.
And that's exactly what is going to make this work. Now, people are going to send you money whether you ask them for it or not.
Why would they do that?
Colton, it's just human nature, honey. You're going to be doing good for them. They're going to feel grateful. They're going to help you,
I just don't like the way that it sounds, And this whole thing is turning into something completely different from what you and I talked about originally.
No, it is not. It is exactly the same thing. The only difference is we're going to have a solid organization behind this, and it's going to help a lot of people.
I don't know. It just sounds too slick, I'm a country boy, Tiff. I'm coming from a completely different place than you are. I have had some very difficult experiences in my life, and I've been taught some very hard lessons by them. I have had to deal with despair, and I would like to be able to help people deal with despair the way that I have learned to.
You think we don't understand where you're coming from?
No, I don't. Because if you did, you wouldn't be trying to turn me into some fast-talking show business peddler.
Colton, that is the last thing we want to do.
Absolutely. Look, Colton, I have to go back to the TV station. Will you please go with me?
What for?
Well, I am going to show you, set you straight about the kind of life that we have led, and show you there's not any difference whatsoever between you and us. Right, Cheryl? Right.
You gotta be kidding.
I'm not kidding, honey. Mama had his hairdressing place down at some little one-horse holler in Tennessee. It was a hoot.
And Daddy was a foreman at the factory, so he made pretty good money.
Not that we ever saw any of it, did we?
Was he a drinker?
Oh, and a gambler, honey. I mean, Friday nights to get paid, he would never make it home. Ever.
Well, no, there was always a card game or a crap game.
Don't forget the horses. They were running illegal horse races about 20 miles out of town.
Well, Daddy loved horses.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
He did.
He'd always show up on Saturday mornings with empty pockets and a horrible hangover and tell us about how close he got to winning the big one.
So did it ever happen?
What do you think? Come on.
That man never should have married and had children.
I don't think you remember. He even ran away for a while after you had your accident. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
What kind of accident?
Oh, I was a tomboy, and I was always competing with the boys in sports. And one day I got hit in the back with a bat, and I lost a kidney because of it.
Oh, you're kidding. I'm sorry.
Well, she failed to tell you that I'm the one who hit her with the bat. I'm sorry. That was funny stunt.
Now, look, I don't hold it against you. I never did, except maybe right in the beginning.
Well, you didn't have to. I did it enough for both of us. I cried myself to sleep every night for months over that.
Well, you needn't have. Although, for a while, I was sure I was going to die before I ever grew up.
I know. Nobody thought that you could live with just one kidney. We had no idea. I thought I'd killed her.
So anyway, I was in the charity ward, and Daddy couldn't stand it, so he took off.
Wow, I mean, that is an amazing story. But, you know, I'll bet that experience brought the two of you closer together, didn't it?
Oh.
Well, no, I was
Maybe not.
pretty mad at Big Sis here for a while.
Oh, I couldn't stand her. I mean, all I wanted to do was get out of that place, and believe me, the first chance I got, I was gone. But, you know, I think if I'd known somebody like you, Colton, I mean, you could have really helped us. You could have helped us talk this out, and we wouldn't have,
she's right.
hated her all this time.
I think that you could make a big difference in a lot of people's lives.
Okay. The snow is getting a little bit deep in here, but I get your point. I guess we're not all that different after all.
No, we're not, and we want exactly the same thing you do.
And we would love to help people just like you.
Only we don't have the gift that you have. Our talent lies in organization and in knowing how to get the help out there.
But you still want me to go on TV and ask people for money.
Yes, but we're not asking you to ask for the big rip-off. I mean, the Colton Connection Foundation will help crippled children and cancer research, AIDS,
Hemophiliacs.
anything you want. What do you say?
I'll think about it, and I'll let you know.
Colton, the show goes on the air next week. We've got to get going on this.
So what, are you saying to me that no donations, no show?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Look, why don't we give you a couple of hours, you go and think about it, and we'll meet back here.
All right, I'll be back.